So, good morning, students. Today we are going to start with a new topic of chapter 2, that is components of the food. We will start with a balanced diet. And now, from the balanced diet, what can we imagine? That the diet should be in a balanced form. Okay. Uh, Now, we can say that the food that we normally eat in a day is our diet. That is what we take during the breakfast time, then what we eat in the lunch time, then in the dinner time. So that is what the food that we eat, that becomes our diet. Now for growth, that is here, for the growth and for proper maintenance of the body, what is required for the proper maintenance of the good health? Our diet should have all the nutrients. See, you can see here, every nutrient has been divided in equal part. So what does it indicate? That our body needs the right quantity of all the nutrients. It should be not too much, okay, and not too little of the other. Understood? It should be not too much also and not too little also. Now if you are liking some of the fruits, then you will continuously go on eating the fruits only, okay, then there will be lack of nutrition in your body. So that is not good. We should eat everything. We should eat the green leafy vegetables also, fruits also, carbohydrates containing foods also, everything. Even we should drink plenty of water, dietary fibers, food also. Understood? So through that only we are able to get a balanced diet. So the diet should also contain a good amount of roughage and water. Now roughage and water we have described. Right? Roughage means what? The dietary fibers, right? So what they do, we have discussed in the earlier class. What does it do? It helps in the digestion, okay, removes the unwanted undigested food from the body, that is through the stool, okay, that is in the form of the stool through the anus. That is what a roughage, that is the dietary fibers, which are also called as the roughage. And water, which is we have also studied the functions of the water, right? It convert the food into what, the energy, and various other functions we have studied. So all these nutrients in proper amount, such a diet is called as what? The balanced diet. Understood? Now we'll see that we can see that here if a food item, it will not have all the nutrients. It can have one or more than one, but it will not have all the nutrients, okay. It will, like this here we can see it is having only, this food item is having only carbohydrates, okay, and here we can see the mixture of the food, it contains many nutrients in this diet. So this indicates that we should always contain the proper amount of the nutrients, and we should eat properly. Then we can say that that do you think that the people of all the ages, they will require the same type of the diet? We can see here, see, there are different divisions in the balanced diet. Yes, means what? The lady is there, okay, her diet would be different than the boy. Means if here is a old man, he would not require a heavy meal, okay, because he cannot digest properly in his his body is not able to digest heavy meals, okay. So the balanced diet for him is different from that of a child. A child requires more energy. So more energy we get from what? Where? From the carbohydrates and fats. Even the boy, he requires more energy than the old man and the lady, okay. So we can say that the balanced diet is different for different person. Now if do you think that a balanced diet would depend on the amount of the physical work that we do? Now here we can see a picture, okay, here is a construction worker, and you can see here there is a lawyer. Now who do you think that requires more amount of energy? Obviously the construction worker. Why? He require more amount of energy than the lawyer. Now lawyer is just standing here, he has to just present his case towards the judges. Okay, so he is not doing any kind of physical work, means he's just standing, but uh, the worker here, construction worker, you can see here that he is doing much physical work as compared to him. So we have seen that the energy we get it from the which nutrients, that is carbohydrates and the fats. So he would require more amount of carbohydrate and fat according to the lawyer. If he is not having proper diet, proper amount of these nutrients, then he will not be able to work properly. Understood? So it also depends, the amount of the physical work is also dependent. So the balanced diet also depend on the amount of the physical work that we are doing. Okay, then see, some of you will think that eating a balanced diet must be so expensive, but no, it is not correct. Okay, we can have the balanced diet through the mixture of the cereals, and then we can have from the rice with the beans, that is jowar and ragi, then even from the sprouted seeds, that is very rich in proteins, right, like moong and bengal gram. Then the south indian food dishes such as idlis, then dosas. Yes, so then the fruits, the plenty of foods we can see here, that is we can get vitamins and minerals from the citrus fruits, that is oranges are there, then from iron we get it from the apple, banana potassium we get. Okay, then guava, these are all guava, oranges, they are the citrus fruit. Then the green leafy vegetables, which are very much beneficial for your health, for your growth and proper maintaining of the good health. Okay, so we can say that one can eat a balanced diet without expensive food materials. Now here we can see that eating the right kind of food is not enough, right? It should be cooked. Okay, it should be cooked properly so that its nutritions are not lost. Now what are the mistakes that some of the people might be making, the mistakes that your mother must be knowing. So you can ask your mother, you can have a closer look, you can go in the kitchen, you can ask her, she will also guide you. Okay, she will also tell you about what to should be taken care while she is cooking the food. Okay, you can even so she will share, as every mother knows how to cook a food that will not lose the nutritions from it. So you can also take guidance from her, you can also get some knowledge from her. Okay, so here we can see some of the mistakes that some of the people are made, or you should be aware of, that some of the nutrients get lost in the process of cooking and preparations. Now we can see that if the vegetables and the fruits, they are washed after cutting or peeling them, it may result in the loss of some vitamins. The skin of many vegetables and fruits contain vitamins and minerals. So we have seen that some of the children, some of you might be eating the apple, okay, with the peel off. Okay, you must be cutting the peel, you must be removing the skin of the apple and then you are eating. That is not good. Why? Because the skin of the apple itself contains some of the nutrients, some of the vitamins and minerals, so it get lost after you remove that skin. So it should be consumed as it is. Just you have to do what? You have to wash it properly and then you have to eat that food. Okay, then similarly here you can see similarly repeated washing of rice and pulses may also remove some vitamins and minerals present in them. Means what? You think that rice, I will clean it 3 to 4 times and then it will be more cleaner. No, it is not good. Okay, you can wash it only once or twice, not more than that. Otherwise the vitamins and minerals will be lost from that food. At the same time, cooking also results in the loss of certain nutrients. Cooking also can lose, okay, some of the nutrients. How? Many useful proteins and considerable amounts of minerals are lost in if excess water is used during the cooking. See, use of the excess water can cause the loss of the nutrients and is then thrown away. Understood that if you are using excessive amount of water for cooking, it is also not good for uh, that food that contains the nutrients. So it will remove the nutrients of, okay, because so much of boiling or excessive overcooking will remove the nutrients also, so that it should be taken care of. So vitamin C gets easily destroyed by heat during cooking, so we should not cook any of the fruits. Which fruits are eaten raw should be eaten raw, because they contain more vitamins and minerals than they are cooked. So we should eat the fruits raw only. Just wash it and you have to eat. Now there was a boy, so he thought that fats would be the best food for him to eat. Yes, and he thought that a katori of fat will give him much more energy than a katori of the carbohydrates rich food. So what did he do? He ate nothing but only the food rich in fats, that is fried food like samosa, puri, malai, rabdi and peda. All this food that is very much containing excessive amount of fat. And do you think that eating such kind of fatty foods is good for your health? No, it is not good for your health. It is very harmful to eat too much of fat rich foods. And what will you end up with? You will end up suffering from condition like the obesity. Eating lot of junk food contains so much of fat. Yes, fats gives us energy, that is ghee, oil, which is required for our health. So eating this for every day, or if you are eating constantly, then it is not good for your health. Okay, it does not contain nutrient, more amount of nutrient it will not contain, and so it will cause what your health will be affected, that is you will have digestive problem and your growth will not grow, but what you will be you will suffer from a condition called obesity. Okay, you will not be able to, you will not get energy, and you will suffer from various diseases later on. Then we'll study about the deficiency diseases. Okay, now what will cause? Now a person may be getting enough food to eat, but sometimes the food may not contain a particular nutrition. Means what? If this continues over a longer period of time, and the person may suffer from its deficiency. Means what? If a person is eating only he's only eating the, is lacking some of the vitamins, means he is lacking fruits and he's not liking fruits, and he's not taking plenty of water in so what will happen? He will lack that vitamin, he will lack that nutrient. Okay, even if you are lacking any of the nutrient, it is not good, it will cause a deficiency. Yes, see here we can see from the two pictures. Now see, deficiency of one or more nutrient can cause diseases or disorder in our body. So if you say that I'm not liking fruit, I'm not going to eat. Okay, if you tell your mother that I'm not liking, I will not eat, so you will not eat constantly, and so you will lack that vitamins and minerals in your body, and you will cause, it will cause diseases, okay, or disorder in your body. So what is that called? So diseases that occur which, because due to the lack of the nutrients over a longer period of time, that is called as what? The deficiency diseases. So if a person if see here, if a person, he is not eating properly, okay, he is eating only we say that now summer is going on and we like to eat only chapati and mango pulp juice. So he will we can take example, he's eating that only, he's not taking proper amount of nutrient, that is everything, that dal, rice, sabji, roti, everything is important. Okay, that is the proper diet, right, with the fruits and vitamins, pickles, and that all we eat, right, but he was not taking. Okay, so what, he is undernutrition, he is not having many nutrients in your body, and see how that he will grow so thin and lean. Yes, he will not get so much of energy. He cannot concentrate in his classwork. Here you can see that this boy is eating constantly only the fatty foods, the food that contains fats. So what? An abnormal fat will grow in his body. That is what overnutrition. If you are not eating proper amount of food that contains the nutrients, you will be under nutrition. And here if you are going on eating over and over and over, there will be an overnutrition. Okay, so that is not good. Now we can see, that proper amount of the balanced diet is necessary, which you get from variety of food items. You have to, so that you get all the energy for exercises, then you can even play happily. Okay, so balanced diet is must. See, now what will happen if there will be protein deficiency? Means if you lack the protein in your body, which is so important, we have studied this, right? It is so important for, it is called as the building block food, bodybuilding food, right? If you are lacking that, what will happen? We can see that that there will be stunted growth, your face will become to swell, then there will be graying of hairs or discoloration of the hairs, and you will have some skin diseases, and also you will have some diarrhea. You will suffer with the diarrhea. Yes. Now if the diet is deficient in both proteins and even in the carbohydrates, even for a longer period of time, it is not that this is all longer period of time. Okay, if you are not eating one day, it will not happen. But if you are not eating for 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, then there will be causing. Okay, so you should eat proper amount of proper good food. Then what will happen? See, the growth will stop completely. Means even your mental growth, even your physical growth. Okay, your height will not grow. Understood? Then you will be lean and thin. You will be very much lean and thin. The proper weight is important, proper height is very important according to your age. And so weak that it is difficult for you to move. Okay, you will not get so much of energy to do certain work. Then what happens if there is the deficiency of the minerals and vitamins? Then what will happen? There will be certain diseases and disorder will be caused. Okay, so we will see as we know that calcium, Ca, this is atomic structure of calcium. Okay, I2, that is of iodine, Fe, that is of iron. Okay, if there is calcium deficiency, calcium is required for what? All this, right? Muscle movement, then nervous system, then strong teeth and strong bones. But if calcium is lacking in your body, your muscles cramp, means your muscles will pain, and there will be abnormal heartbeat. Means what? When you even walk for a little while, then you will feel that your heart will beat so fast that you can even hear it sometimes. Okay, and your muscles will also cause some you will also feel the pain in your muscles, in your joints, because calcium is very important for the bones, even for the teeth, right? Then if there is iron deficiency, okay, we have seen that iron is important for what? For our blood. This is a long process. Okay, hemoglobin, as we all know, that it is present in the RBC is present in the blood, right? So what, this is all long process. Okay, if the iron is lacking in your body, so what will happen? RBC, what it does, it protects the body against the diseases, right? So you can see here fatigue will be caused. Okay, you will be so much nauseous and you will not feel good all the time. You will feel so ill. Here you will see, you will have poor performance at your school, you will not concentrate, you are not able to even focus. So it will, see, this calcium deficiency will cause anemia. See, this is the normal RBC picture. Okay, So RBC is what? Red blood cells. This will come in your higher grades, but this is only just for your information. Okay. So we can see here that this is the normal normal person's RBC. Here we can see that any anemic amount of RBC means, see how less it is. Yes, it is not good, right? So now minerals deficiency, that is iodine. The next is, we have seen that it is for the making of the thyroid hormone. Yes, so if there is deficiency of iodine in this, so there will be poor growth. Yes, then poor development of body, mental retardation in the children, and there will be a swelling in your thyroid gland, which would cause goiter. So iodine we have seen that it get from the iodine salt. The proper amount of salt is important. Okay, we also get it from the green leafy vegetables. Then vitamin deficiency. So there are different vitamins. Even different vitamins plays a major role. If there is deficiency of vitamin A, so there will be poor vision, or even there will be night blindness. There is loss and complete, there will be blindness. Okay, that is not what vitamin E deficiency will cause the loss of vision. Then here is vitamin B1 deficiency. We have seen, okay, the group of vitamins is called as B1 complex. So B1 is one of the vitamin, that is, it causes the weakens the muscles. Then you will get very little energy to work. So that condition is called as what? Beriberi. You will suffer from a beriberi. Okay. Then vitamin D, which you get it from where? You get it from the sun. Then which causes the poor absorption of calcium, and if there is poor absorption of calcium, it will weaken your bones. Okay, your bones will be so soft, can you see, and it will be weak, and it will cause a disease called rickets. Yes, so rickets is what? This condition is called as rickets. Then vitamin C deficiency means what? There will be bleeding from the gums. You can see this, the teeth are attached to the gums. So if your gums will, there will be bleeding in your gums. Inability of body to heal wounds means, if you are hurt, okay, and there will be a wound, okay, that so you can see that after few minutes your blood will stop, and the next day a brown color skin, you can see that it comes up, means what? It has healed your wound. But when vitamin C deficiency is there, there will be inability of the body to heal the wounds, means your wound will not be healed. So this all diseases are that is, vitamin A deficiency will cause the loss of vision, that is scurvy, we can say. Yes, what we can say, that is scurvy. Vitamin C vitamin C will cause scurvy, that is bleeding gums, wound that takes longer times to heal. Then vitamin D will cause rickets. Okay, then iodine deficiency will cause goiter, iron will cause anemia, vitamin A we discussed, then vitamin B1 will cause beriberi. So this table is given in your textbook, which you can see, but through these images you can remember it very well. So you have to read your textbook, okay, read it out so thoroughly, and every point has been covered, even the extra points have been also added in this video. So it will be very helpful for you to go topic wise. For see the video, then you can read the textbook, and it will be very easy and very fast, you can learn the points. Okay, thank you everyone.